Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we're going to do a comic book review of Vampirella vs Purgatori, issue number 2, brought to you by RatedComics. If this is your first time here watching this review, this story continues off with Lilith is on this quest to capture the 36 purest people in the world. If she corrupts one of them, then Armageddon begins and the whole world comes to an end. And Vampirella and Purgatori have to figure out where to stop or how to stop her. But Purgatori has her own agenda in mind. This book starts off with Purgatori in Stockholm, Sweden. And she's looking at this window on the 11th floor. And she's debating with herself, having a conversation with herself. These elementals are dumber than a sack of ugh. What? I'm timing it and I'm just gonna jump in. She jumps through the window with the snowflake on it, attacks the elemental, kills the elemental, speaks with this guy that's in there. His name, he goes by Conrad Hansen, who we just at this point assume that he's one of the 36 purest people in the world, the Sarraseca, or I can't even think of the name, what they call him this, but if I say it incorrectly, you let me know. She puts him to sleep. In Atlanta, we see Lilith and Octopus Lady Undyne talking about, wait a minute, we just lost one in Sweden, we just lost another one in New Zealand. This is Sarraseca people, the 36 pure people. I'm just gonna call them the 36 purest people in the world. How? Was it Vampirella? Was it Lilith? No, it's her little friend Purgatori. They're reacting too quickly. They're not intercepting my messages, or are they intercepting my messages? Or is someone giving information? Do I have traitors in this house? Lilith tells Undyne, well, continue on with your magic so you can uncover the truth. And if you find out how they're uncovering the truth, don't cut it off. Tell me and we'll just go on from there. So this is interesting. And then Lilith is viewing this as a game. This is nothing but a game to her. Now we show to Vampirella having a telepathic conversation with Purgatori, and Purgatori is like, okay, don't tell me we're about to have a problem. She tells him, well, Lilith's already captured a few of those people, and I don't like the idea of her having any time to play with them while we're running around grabbing the rest of the people around the world. So Purgatori's like, well, what do you want to do? And Vampirella tells you keep dealing with, Lilith's minions. I'll see if I can save the captives before she gets her hooks into them. And by the way, I've been meaning to ask you, what happens if one of the 36 innocent people die? She's like, well, if they're uncorrupted, nothing happens. Another one gets born somewhere in its place. Okay, cool. But Vampirella does ask Purgatori, are you killing any of those innocent people just out of no reason at all? And then Purgatori's like, well, is there a reason I shouldn't? Well, girl, if you keep doing that, if you put it to this way, if you're murdering people unnecessarily, then you're next on my hit list. Oh, whatever, mistress. Yes, mistress. Even though they have the same agenda of rescuing the 36 innocent people, or purest people, Purgatori has her own separate agenda. So Vampirella goes to Atlanta in Lilith's home looking for Lilith and Undyne. She gets confronted with these vampire mermaids. She escapes. They try to drown her. She escapes, rips them in half. I thought that was a pretty cool scene. Meanwhile, in Ukraine, Vampirella and Purgatori have a conversation of, okay, well, Lilith and Undyne are not here, so where could they be? And Purgatori says, well, Lilith's agents are on their way to capture another one of their Sarraseca, 36 purest people in the world in Montreal. I'll give you directions. Vampirella rightfully gets suspicious and says, how do you know of this? I'm starting to feel like you're manipulating me here, and what's your stake in all this anyway? And Purgatori just responds to her, well, I just ask myself what's next, and then I tell myself the answer. I mean, what the hell? So Vampirella has to play along. She goes to Montreal. She sees these agents of Lilith abducting this guy, who's one of the 36, and takes him to a mansion in Detroit. Meanwhile, when she's there, I'm not going to talk about the events or what happens there, but it does end up with the ultimate cliffhanger. Vampirella is asking Purgatori for help. Purgatori is in Africa, but there's something else at bay here, and we don't know what it can be or what's going to happen here. So I enjoyed this book. This book is very easy to catch along, very fun to read, very easy on the eyes too. I'm just curious to see where this story is coming along. What is Purgatori's true intentions behind all this? Lilith is just stringing him along like a puppet, and Vampirella is really trying her hardest. And I just love when you put heroes in this corner of, okay, I'm dealing with one person over here, that's the main threat, but what the hell are you doing? Are you working with Lilith? Are you doing your own thing? What's your agenda behind it? Vampirella vs Purgatori, issue number 2. What you think of the comic if you read the comic? Comment below, let us know. And if you haven't gotten a copy of your comic, go ahead and get your copy at RatedComics.com. If you like the content we're throwing up, go ahead and drop us a like, hit the subscribe or the bell notification. We'll get more comic book reviews coming your way. Thanks again for watching. Until next time.